Blackstone Audio presents My Teenage Zombie, Resurrecting the Undead Adolescent in Your Home by David L. Henderson, M.D. This book is read by George Newbern. Introduction. The Rise of the Undead. Do you believe in zombies? I sure didn't. But then I encountered something in my clinical practice unlike anything I had ever seen before. It was early in my career as a physician, and I was working in a psychiatric emergency room in downtown Dallas. A 19-year-old man was escorted, I use that term loosely, into the building by 5 police officers, all burly men who could barely control the 170-pound mass of writhing, screaming, intoxicated fury who had once been an above-average, courteous, and ambitious college student at the local state university. Mesmerized by the scene before me, I only faintly heard the call from the nurse assigned to him. Dr. Henderson, can I get a verbal order here, please? She wasn't asking. Any allergies or other medical problems that we know of? I asked. Nothing that we know of at this point, she replied. Okay, let's do it 10-2:50 a.m., please. It was an order for one of the most powerful sedative combinations we use in psychiatry. 10 milligrams of Haldol, 2 milligrams of Ativan, and 50 milligrams of Benadryl, all given intramuscularly while the patient is restrained, held prostrate on the floor. I'd seen staff members get seriously injured during an intervention like this, so it was absolutely crucial that everyone involved know their role exactly. As much as possible, the patient's safety was our first priority, but we were also acutely aware of the need for forceful restraint, due to how much danger he posed to himself and others. Once the medication started to take effect, we released the young man and quickly exited the room, locking the door behind us. Within seconds, he was on his feet again, pacing the room, eyeing me through the small plexiglass window in the door that separated us. He growled, pounded his fist against the door, shouted a stream of unintelligible threats, and then went silent for a brief moment, long enough for the two of us to observe each other. In that moment of unsettling tranquility, I felt a rush of fear and sadness. Fear of my own fragility as a human reflected back upon me by this suffering individual who was someone's son, brother, boyfriend, classmate. But also sadness at the thought of how quickly life can take an unexpected turn for the worse. The young man before me, we later discovered his name was Brian, never intended to end up in a hospital, let alone a psychiatric ward. Most likely he had...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?